Hare Krishna. Welcome back to our Swadhyaya Online Unity Labs presents Power of SAP, the Gateway to Spirituality program. In this, we have started a new series called Gita Daily Series, and we are reading the Gita for Daily Enrichment book as well as Bhagavad Gita as it is as a base, right? So now let's now continue. And in the last session, we have completed chapter number 7, verse number 8. Today, we are going to read from chapter number 7, verse number 11, right? So chapter number 7, verse number 11. So chapter number 7 was knowledge of the absolute. So we'll read the verse number 11 today. So the verse number 11 says, the translation, I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion, desire, in sex life, which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of the Bharatas, Arjuna. So now let's move back to the Gita for Daily Enrichment series. 7.11. Might we be devaluing sex by glamorizing it? Our contemporary culture constantly glamorizes sex through gaudy images. Gaudy images permeated with sexual undertones and overtones. Due to this incessant glamorization of sex, most people live perpetually in a state of artificial sexual stimulation. Sex tends to be perennial top ranker in their wish list. Paradoxically, the more people glamorize sex in their imagination, the more they devalue it in real life. This devaluation takes two forms. First one, an increasingly utilitarian approaches to take sex. Many people, often unmarried, indulge in sex casually just for getting a short-lived high, or more frequently just for temporarily getting rid of a tormenting urge. Tormenting, you do not know the meaning. Here it is. Second, an increasing feeling of emptiness in the experience of sex. Many people find the actual sexual experience disappointing and even boring because the experience pleasure always turns out to be pale and still when contrasted with the fantasized pleasure. Gita wisdom offers a fascinating insight on sex. The Bhagavad Gita 7.11 states that sex, when performed in harmony with natural spiritual principles, is an opportunity to experience the divine. Sex offers humans the divine pleasure of assisting God in bringing new life into the world. However, humans are the only species in nature that unnaturally divorces population from procreation by artificial means like contraception. This unnatural diverse sex of its divine aspect, thereby reducing it to a primarily physical activity. The pleasure in it usually gets reduced to the secretion, ejection, and reception of chemicals. This, according to Gita wisdom, is a disastrous devaluation of sex that distracts us from the purpose of sex and the purpose of life itself. To help us restore sex to its proper, dignified place in our life, Gita wisdom gently urges us to redirect our quest for happiness to the spiritual level and harmonize sex with that quest. We'll repeat the translation of this verse again, 7.11. I am the strength of the strong, devoid of passion and desire and sex life, which is not contrary to religious principles, O Lord of the Bharatas, Arjuna. So this is the 7.11 we have read today. So there are three things we have here. So 7.06 was also from the reality of nature to the nature of reality, from the reality of nature to reality. 7.11 also, it is having a similar theme, if you can see that. Okay, might be a little different. The title will be different here. 7.11 will be different. So I will just make a note of it. So I will be just changing it. Might be devaluing. Devaluing. Devaluing It's by glamorizing it. By glamorizing it. So we have also a couple of new words for today. So we'll just make a note of it. So the words for today is gaudy, Gauty. Second one is for today, perennial paradoxical. Paradoxically. Paradoxically. Next one is utilitarian. Then next one is tormenting. Next one is, I think that's it. So with this, we have completed this particular verse. We will just mark it as a green. So as an assignment, you have to read the word by word meaning of this particular verse, translations, purport, as well as we'll be having a Kahoot quiz on this very soon. Right? Stay tuned. Hare Krishna. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna.